So, do you really need a music publisher? The short answer, no. But the long answer, it depends. I'm a physiotherapist turned music producer and freelancer with music on CNN, Netflix, and Hulu, and over 1,000 freelance jobs under my belt. I've worked with publishers and I've also gone without one. So let me break it down for you in the way that I think will make the most sense. A lot of artists think a publisher is going to magically start collecting all their royalties, pitching their songs to TV shows and turning their lives around completely. But that's only true if you've actually got something worth managing and the publisher is actually equipped to do the job. If you've only got 1 or 2 songs out there and nothing's really moving yet, then you definitely don't need a music publisher. You need to get your admin in order first. Start with your Samro, Capasso, Sampra, and Risa registrations. Log your songs correctly. Split sheets, metadata, keep control. That's publishing 101, and most of it you can do yourself. So when do you actually need a publisher? If your music is starting to gain some real traction, maybe you're getting regular sync placements, consistent radio play, or you're writing for other artists at scale, that's when a publisher can bring value. They can collect royalties from international societies, they can administer your works across multiple territories, they can handle licensing requests that you might have, they can pitch to film, TV, and brands if they're active on that side of things. But then here's the catch. Not all publishers are created equal. Some are glorified admin companies who won't lift a finger beyond data entry. Others are aggressive sync agents who pitch your work every single day. Some give you monthly statements. Some don't say a word unless you chase them down. I've dealt with both on many occasions, and some will talk a good game at first, but later on you'll see things change. So don't just sign up with the first contract you see or go with the first company that's suggested to you. You'll see tears, I promise you. Ask them, what territories do you collect from? How often do you pay? Do you pitch for sync, for TV and film? Are you taking 50% of just the admin rights, or are you taking everything? Also, and this is a big one, you don't need a manager to get a publisher. That's a myth that I've heard before. You can approach publishers yourself as a composer or an author. You do it once your catalog is clean and your registrations are done. Here's a bonus tip. The tried and tested way to see if a publisher is worth your time is to give them time to succeed or fail. I have publishers that I gave music to a year ago. I'm monitoring my statements to see whether I'm getting any placements from them. Best believe that if I don't start seeing their name pop up more and more in my statements, I'm not going to send them any more music than I already have. I'll flag them as ineffective and just keep it moving. This is a bit of a long-term exercise, so I would give them anywhere from 30 to 60 tracks, sometimes even more, and that really puts the ball in their court to make sure that they make something work. Then if after a year or two I don't see anything on television or see anything in my statements, I pull back until things change. In the meantime, I move on to the next publisher and try with them. Let me know in the comments, are you currently working with a publisher? Has it been a good or bad experience? If you're just getting started and want to get your registrations sorted before involving a music publisher, DM me or grab my free guide in my link in bio, and I'll show you exactly how to get that all done correctly. Peace.